This morning we continue to track wet weather across southeast Texas. This is video from our weather tracker yesterday. I-45 feeder near the Woodlands. High water left parts of that road underwater. Now we have live team coverage spread out across the Houston area this morning, getting you ready for this morning's storms.
All right, let's get straight to Cheetah Craft with a look at where that rain is right now. Cheetah?
Morning. While we are going to concentrate a big part of the day today along the coast, so from Brazoria and Galveston, listen, right now it is pouring and we have our first lightning strikes in League City. If you're watching us from League City, you hear that thunder. If you're in Pearland, if you're in Friendswood, I know it's pouring over your house too. Now I'll zoom in. The only active flash flood warning is areas just east of 288. This is east of Angleton. This does include Freeport to Bay Harbor. So again, Brazoria County under this flash flood warning until 8 o'clock this morning. Now, if I take this back, since midnight to now, they've had over 6 inches of rain. Very isolated in Brazoria County. And we're still tracking showers, all across the area. It's just not as heavy. Atascocita, Humboldt, close to the big airport, we have some passing showers. So while I want to say the overall umbrella flood threat has lowered for today, boy, not right now. In Galveston County, it is pouring. Anderson Way is right along Bayou Vista, Texas City, Hitchcock, San Leon. These are all areas that are just a mess. It is a sloppy, just slick start to the day. Now, high tide happens between 8 to 9 this morning. That's when I'm expecting elevated surf, and a lot of this rain is going to start to come onshore. Now, I want you to think storm surge today anywhere from about 1 to 3 feet. Do you see all that active lightning just offshore? So again, we have bands of tropical downpours expected. The overall flood threat today did lower, but I want to put things in perspective. Rain is out for tomorrow as well. We still have an active tropical storm watch for the entire upper Texas coastline. That does transition, though, to a tropical storm warning once you head into Louisiana. Jen, right now from the National Hurricane Center, we are still expecting PTC1, so just this area of low pressure, potentially to become Tropical Storm Arthur by 1 o'clock today. More updates to come, and of course, our 7-day in about 10 minutes. Over to you.
Okay, Cheetah, thank you. We have a fresh crash. It is 69 headed southbound at the West Park Tollway. This is right near the Galleria. If you're making your way out towards Sugarland, this is going to be on your drive likely. Center lanes get through, but a lot of emergency crews rolling up to the scene of this crash. It looks like a fire truck is about to possibly depart from the scene or reposition. Let's see. Okay, he's leaving the scene. Inbound carpool lane is not impacted. We might have occasional brake lights headed inbound, but this is a southbound crash. I don't expect as much backup as I would see as if we were traveling and seeing drivers head inbound. Also take note that lights are flashing at Sage and Westheimer, so you can expect delays, and also be sure that you stop and treat it as a 4-way stop. We had issues working on 69 at Rankin. Those cleared. We do have a problem 69 northbound approaching New Caney. There is a bad crash, so we have some backup right around 99. And then I did want to show you what it looks like with radar on, because you've heard Cheetah say that the roads are very slick. We're talking South Beltway all the way almost to 225, pushing out to LaPorte. My colleague Julissa Garza is out in the Angleton area, and she's been traveling on the 288 corridor. What are you seeing, Julissa? I'm sure it's coming down, and we just need to have our low beams on and those cell phones down.
Hey Jen, good morning. You're absolutely right. We are seeing some heavy downpours and some slick road conditions. And a reminder for drivers, you want to slow down because when that heavy downpour comes in, it can impact visibility. You heard Jen say, stay off the phone, give yourself some space, take a look at the road. We're almost in Angleton. We're on 288. We have been seeing some heavy downpours. At times it kind of chills out and then it gets heavy again, but that is what happens on a day like today. Things can change very quickly. Now we are noticing that there are some slick roads. Again, I've noticed some cars going a little fast, so everybody a reminder to just slow down. And just another reminder, we've seen heavy water across the greater Houston area as we've been tracking the rain for these few days. So just a reminder for people, if it looks like you can make it through, it's still hard to tell how deep water is and how fast it's moving or whether the road underneath is still safe. So just turn around and find another route and give yourself extra time, especially for our folks in Brazoria County. I know Cheetah said they have a flash flood warning here, and that includes the Angleton area. Now, while we're here in the weather tracker, still going along 288, I want to check in with my friend Devon Roming. Devon, I hope you're staying as dry as you possibly can. How is the conditions looking over there in Galveston?
Hey, Jalissa, we are doing the best that we can. You know, about 30 minutes ago, the story was the rain, but now the story is both the rain and the wind. We've been seeing gusts as high as about 20 miles per hour since we've been out here over the course of the last 30 minutes or so. And you can see behind me just how strong the winds are, as a lot of the palmetto palm trees here are kind of holding on for dear life, if you will, as those gusts continue to push in off the Gulf and into the island here with those heavy rain, the heavy rain falling across much of the island as well. And as I mentioned earlier, as we were driving to the island, it was mostly like near visibility. You couldn't see, zero visibility as far as the rain, and then because of how dark it was driving 45 south here to Galveston. So if you are out and about, you definitely want to use caution this morning and take your time. Now, while many people are keeping an eye on the forecast, city crews here in Galveston have already been hard at work preparing for whatever this system brings. Crews have been clearing storm drains, cleaning out ditches and roadways, and Galveston's public works crews spent Tuesday making sure water has somewhere to go if heavy rain moves in. Meanwhile, emergency managers say the island could see several inches of rain before the system exits the region, with the greatest concern being localized flooding in low-lying areas. City leaders say storm preparation is a team effort that starts well before conditions begin to deteriorate.
Our public works crews are actually a part of our emergency response teams. Every department in the city of Galveston contributes to our preparedness, especially in times when we start to see storms that are coming in off the Gulf.
Now, officials say they're also watching the timing of high tide, which could make flooding worse if heavier rainfall develops during the morning commute. Emergency managers are encouraging residents and visitors to avoid unnecessary travel during periods of heavy rain and never drive through flooded streets. Meanwhile, back out here live, again, the situation is obviously, yes, the rain and then now more so the wind. Galveston, this whole area here is under a tropical storm watch until noon. Of course, we'll be out here all morning monitoring conditions and bringing you the latest as things develop. For now, reporting live in Galveston, Devon Rahman, KHOU 11 News.